Okay, a trial involving the successful Disney film Moana started this last week in Los Angeles federal court. And this lawsuit involves an animator named Buck Woodall, who has a $10 billion claim against Disney for allegedly lifting the story for its 2016 animated hit motion picture Moana from a project that he says he developed years earlier. Woodall alleges that his original concept, called Bucky the Surfer Boy, was passed along to Disney through a relative who had Hollywood connections. Woodall claims that he developed Bucky the Surfer Boy, a Polynesian-themed animated film, years before Moana, and that he spent $500,000 developing it. Woodall also alleges that his relative Marachek encouraged him to provide even more details about Bucky, and that those details were later used in materials to help Disney develop Moana. According to Woodall, both Bucky and Moana tell the story about a teenager who defies parental warnings and embarks on a dangerous voyage across Polynesian waters to save the endangered land of Polynesian Island. However, Disney has repeatedly denied any connection between Woodall's work and Moana, arguing that its filmmakers developed the story entirely in-house. The trial began Tuesday per Courthouse News, who will determine whether Disney's animation studio had access to Woodall's script, sketches, and whether the story is similar enough to Moana to support his claims of copyright infringement. This is a classic case of David versus Goliath. Woodall's case has already faced significant legal obstacles. While he first saw Moana in 2016 and immediately suspected similarities to this project, he didn't file the lawsuit until 2020, which was beyond the statute of limitations for most of his claims. So his only remaining claims are against Disney's Buena Vista Home Entertainment, which distributed Moana on DVD and Blu-ray. Woodall also unsuccessfully tried to include Disney Plus in the case, claiming that the revenue from a streaming platform should be considered in the damages case that he has brought. But the judge rejected this, ruling that Disney Plus, which is a streaming service, is a separate entity from Buena Vista Home Entertainment.
Disney wins round 1 of the Moana lawsuit, but round 2 is just beginning. And there's some more waves since I last recorded this video. A Los Angeles jury determined that Disney and the primary Moana creators, John Musker and Ron Clements, never saw or knew about Woodall's Bucky the Surfer Boy while they were working on Moana. But it isn't over yet, because Woodall has now filed a separate copyright infringement action based on the blockbuster sequel, Moana 2. So we'll see how this ends.
So it's your favorite entertainment lawyer, Helen Yu, signing off.